Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your week ahead horoscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, if you would like to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's have a look, see what the week ahead has in store for you. What is your destiny card for the week? And this week you get Judgment, right? This is actually a good card for you because it carries a it's a Plutonic but also a Sagittarian sort of energy, and it's a really powerful energy. When you get the Judgment card, it means that there's going to be a blast from the past. There is something that is coming up this week for you to look at so that you can assimilate it into your life now and lay it to rest. Very often you can hear this in shadows of the past or memories of the ancestors, or you know, even doing ancestor work. You're going to be very focused on moving forward, but based on the information and the knowledge and also the experiences that you've already had. And that's the beauty of the Judgment card. If you can really get its energy, which is about allowing what comes up, looking at it, saying, okay, cool, that's fine. I'll acknowledge that for what it is, for what it taught me, for what it's bringing to me now, for what it's inciting within me. I will assimilate that information and then I will make my steps forward or my plan forward according to that. It's not about adjusting or changing your path. It's about assimilating an experience that you've already had. Very often this can bring an old partner, an old boss, an old company, all of that sort of stuff. Somebody or something from your past tends to pop up in a really big way when it comes to the Judgment card. And the reason being is because you're about to make or implement big changes or experience big changes in your life. But if you're going to move forward and truly move forward and have those steps forward mean something, you've got to be free and clear of the past, right? So it's asking you to transform whatever comes up. So, or like a Sagittarius, find the meaning in the experience that you've had so that you can move forward and be immune to it should it come up again. Your direction, you've got the World card, right? So big things are happening for you this week, Saggies. This is a week for you to pay attention to your signs, your symbols, your dreams especially. This is a week for you to really listen to what people are actually saying to you, rather than, you know, that you, not saying that you do, because actually Sagittarius is a very good listener. But, you know, that saying where they say people don't listen to respond, they listen to reply. People don't listen to understand, they listen to reply. This is a week where you really need to pay attention to what people are actually saying to you. You need to hear the words and you need to understand the meaning behind them. Why do I say that? The World card always sees a bigger shift, right? You've already got shifts and stuff changing. You've already got a blast from the past. This is where you level up in relation to your past. This is where you level up in relation to the experiences that you've had. There is a plateau that you are transcending. This is about you stepping into the new era for your own life, right? The Direction card with the World suggests that you will be interacting with people, you know, on a massive scale, on a big basis. But it also suggests that there is something about you that has gone through the process of mastery. This is about putting the finishing touches on something that you've been working on for quite some time. Even if it's not necessarily ready for the big reveal, this is about the fact that you've done the work, you have mastered the experience. So you need to be sure that you are totally 100% clear of whatever may come up to trip you up. It's going to be a very powerful week for you guys. I mean, the energy coming off of those cards, my head is like going wow, wow, wow. I'm like, okay, it's going to be a big week for you guys. Very, very interesting indeed. So your insight, you got the Seven of Wands, right? So you are going to have to, where you are going is new ground, right? Where you are steering your own ship, your own life path, your own lifescape is new ground. There's something that you're doing that is very different to what you've done before, or the way that you have been before. And when we do something completely new or completely different, as you know, most people will either mock it or shoot it down or question the life out of it to try and stop you from doing it. The Seven of Wands sees you having to defend yourself, to defend your viewpoint, defend this thing that you're doing or this thing that you're creating. And it's not because it's not a good idea. It's not because it's not worth being out there or worth you pursuing. It's because it's completely brand new, right? And by doing this, you upset other people's other people's points of reference to you, and therefore themselves, right? Because if they identify A with you and you suddenly start walking path B, everything about their interaction with you either needs to shift to accommodate that change, or they themselves need to make changes within their own lives. And 95% of the population of the world, I'm sorry to say, even me at some points with some things, are not really willing to do the change or to go that extra mile or to shift where it is that they're at. So, you know, it's going to be easier for, and this isn't to say that I do this, because it's one thing I try to be very conscious of. It's going to be easier for them to try to hold you back, rather than, you know, shift or change something within their own lives. So if you come under scrutiny this week, know that you are going in the right direction for you. All right. I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Let me know how it shapes up for you in the comments. Take care, and I'll see you soon.